born on Marcus Garvey Day, as we are both activists, we're both Black leaders, and we both stands for Black leadership. And so now, without further ado, let me introduce the host of the day, the big black man himself, the 21st century Garvey himself, Mr. A. Gregory Harris.
Good day, Harlem. It's Hump Day, August 17th, Marcus Messiah Garvey's birthday. Happy birthday, Marcus Garvey! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday! As we know, we are celebrating the day of Marcus Messiah's birthday, who spoke about Black pride. So today is the Pride Walk. So we have our young dream shooters out here doing their thing. And so we're going to walk through the park and everything of that nature as they shoot for their dreams and goals in life, and we fight for their future. That's what it's all about here at the Pride Walk on Garvey Day, Hump Day with the big black man. But first we got to talk to Jesse and find out Jesse Owens with our ancestors so we can go black to the future. Jesse, it's time for Jesse to run, so let's get it done. Come on, Jesse, run, Jesse, run! And here he goes, Jesse. Run through the dream shutters. Oh, Jesse. Okay, how you doing here? Okay, eliminate the mystery with the Black history. What historical figures are we going to walk and see today on the Pride Walk?
Well, your guess is as good as mine, but we got Marcus Garvey right here. I'm Jesse Owens. We may see Madam C.J. Walker. We may see James Brown. I think he's getting down. Shirley Chisholm, Nina Simone. We're going to have a variety of surprises, so if they show up, if they evoke their spirit, they'll be here, and you will see them right here on Garvey Day.
Okay, well, Jesse Owens, freedom runner, it's time to go black to the future. 400 years a slave in the home of the brave. So run, Jesse, run for our freedom! All right, so it's time for us to do our Pride Walk, so let's start walking, all right? This is the Pride Walk, Garvey Day. Happy birthday, Marcus Messiah Garvey. Hey, give it up. I'm the big black man, a.k.a. Earl Pennant, a.k.a. A. Gregory Harris, a.k.a. Blacker than black can be, blackity black, the big black man. Black people, it's time to walk with pride, and that's stretch, y'all. And we walk. So as we walk with pride, Queen Oceana, tell us a little bit about yourself. What's going on with you? And today is your birthday. You had to be born the same day as Marcus Garvey. So how does that make you feel, and how are you planning to spend your day today?
Honestly, I feel empowered. I'm going to actually spend my day, empowering other black youth, to be the full potential, Be royalty. Feel like that you're like, a king or queen. Be a leader, not a follower, and that's what I intend to do.
Okay, so tell us about your civil rights activism. How are you living the dream of Garvey in this day and time in the 21st century?
Well, I speak mostly to the black youth. Like, I tell them what they need to know about their rights, what they need to know about their history, and also their culture and where they come from. And I inspire, millions of other black youth to be just like that.
Okay, so you inspire other black youth to be like that. So what do you plan to do for yourself to empower yourself? What are your plans as far as your career goes, and what do you want to do with your life?
Well, I'm still going to attend school. I'm also going to educate others and also talk about Marcus Garvey, every day until other black youth.
It's funny that you, when I met you, you said you were born the same day as Marcus Garvey. I actually have the embodiment of Marcus Messiah Garvey, and I'm excited about that, but I did not know who he was and who Marcus Garvey was until I had to do some studying. But when I found out who he was, I realized as a numerologist that we have the same numbers. Marcus Garvey was born the year of the Chinese boar, and I'm also born the year of the Chinese boar. Now, for those who don't know me, I am a radio personality. I was on Kiss FM with Numerology Tuesdays. This is Hump Day Wednesdays that you are here experiencing the Pride Walk through the park. And I've always been a person dealing with pride and dignity and integrity. I like to feel that I'm a person who's going to work to make and help other people. And I'm sure that's kind of Garvey-esque, because Garvey had a dream of being prideful and showing his people and a nation of people that he loved that black pride was the way to be. So this is a historic moment as we walk through Marcus Garvey Park. and for Black Pride. Okay, so as we're gonna come across all types of different characters in the park. As you see, the park is beautifully laid out. We're gonna be going to the Marcus Garvey Amphitheater. We're gonna be meeting some characters, historical figures who will be walking in the park. Okay. So there she is over there, Karen. Karen, how you doing? How you doing, Karen? Okay, we're walking with Pride today,
Yeah.
and like I said, tell us about. You keep walking, Karen. Tell us about who you are and how you are part of the patrol, and tell us about who you are. So, Karen, hold up, everybody, and let me just walk with Karen over here. Come on, Karen, and tell us how you keep the park, Marcus Garvey, clean. You know, we are happy to have you in our community. So talk to us, Karen. Tell us who you are in Marcus Garvey Park and how you came to be here.
Hi, everybody. I'm Karen, and I care about all living things.
Karen, where are you from? You said you're from Florida by way of Harlem. Wait, so tell us a little about yourself. Well, you're from Clearwater Beach, Florida, I understand?
I'm from Clearwater Beach, Florida, but I worked in an oranges factory and I got canned when I couldn't concentrate.
Okay.
So I came to the park.
Okay, and so tell us a little bit more. You also do stand-up comedy, so let's see a routine. You know, you're Clearwater Beach, Florida. Hit it, Karen.
Not only that, I'm an older woman now. They say an older woman is a cougar. I'm more like a cuddly kitten because a cougar will eat you for dinner. I'll make you dinner. If you make fun of my dinner, forget about it. I'll switch your Viagra with a laxative. It's going all night, but it'll be in the bathroom.
That's not too Karen.
I know what menopause means. Men, no pause.
Okay.
But I will not pause to help anyone. We need more kindness. We gotta try this. Even Marcus Garvey said, think about others to give in the community.
Yes.
That's what it's about, you and me.
Yeah, you and me. So, okay, so tell us about your cat patrol, because we have since the pandemic, the rodents, as they say, have been running around. So you have a whole patrol of cats that work the park?
Oh yes, I have my cat patrol. I love them. There's hungry, sleepy, there's
Like the
lazy, crazy, and hazy. But they love people, but they love to eat the rats in the park because that's like steak to them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
People come up and pet them, and they get their guard down, and they learn about the unconditional love that we should all have, and animals give us. And it's wonderful. It's a wonderful experience. I bring sandwiches for the homeless.
Okay, well, that's why they call you Caring Karen. They call you Karen. Karen's not such a positive term, but Caring Karen does wonderful things for the people here in Harlem. Is that correct?
Yes, love one another, no matter what your color.
Okay. All right, Karen. So we expect to see you on every day here in the park, but especially on Wednesdays, which is Hump Day, in which I give my Hump Day report. So I want to thank you, Karen. Anything you want to say? Anything else you want to say to the Good Day Harlem audience that you would like to tell them about yourself and how they can participate and help you to keep the park clean of all types of rodents?
Yes, come on out and enjoy the weather while it lasts. And if you want to you want to bring your cats to my cat squad, or you just want to come enjoy the park and spread love one another, no matter what your color, spread kindness. That's what we need, more of this. Come and see us, all right? Deborah, DEBORAH, the letter K, 2490.
Are you on
at
Instagram?
Gmail.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, at Gmail?
Yes.
How can they contact you, Karen, again?
Yes, and I'm on Facebook, DEBORAHLARISSA. I'm on Facebook. You can give me a shout out about Karen. And
Good Day Harlem, Karen, everybody.
yes, Deborah K, DEBORAH, the letter K, 2490 at gmail.com. Bring your sandwiches, bring your cats, bring your love. We'll see you there.
Karen, do you go swimming? This is our swimming facility
I
at
love
Marcus
swimming.
Garvey Park. I said, so do your cats swim?
Oh, yes, they swim, especially if I throw a rat in the pool. But then everybody else runs out of the pool, and I can swim by myself. Woo!
Exactly. So, like I said, when you get a chance, we might catch you in the pool sometime then, right? Oh, no, I ain't got it. All right, Karen. Thank you so much. And we're going to keep on moving, everybody. Come on. We're walking through the park. We're walking through the park. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Marcus Garvey Day. We're pride walking. So like I said, I'm walking with Queen Oceana. Today's her birthday. So she gets a chance to walk alongside me as we walk with pride. And then, you know, we're going towards the Richard Rogers Amphitheater, everybody. And you know, Richard Rogers was a major writer of musical theater. They wrote the show Rogers and Hammerstein. They wrote the show Oklahoma. They also wrote the show No Strings, which starred Diane Carroll. Richard Rogers wrote that, and he wrote it for Diane Carroll, and she became the first black actress to win a Tony Award in a musical. And that made history. And thanks to Richard Rogers, who is also Scott, so I feel it's very appropriate that we name the amphitheater Richard Rogers Amphitheater because he wrote the play No Strings. And also, I also got a chance to be in that in a regional production. And the song goes like, the sweetest sounds I'll ever hear are still inside my head. The kindest words I'll ever know are waiting to be said. The most entrancing sight of all is yet for me to see, and the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me. Is waiting somewhere for me. And Richard Rogers wrote that song, No String. You know, Brandy did it when she did Cinderella. She sang that song as she was walking through the marketplace and everything of that nature. But let's walk past here, everybody, so we can see the amphitheater. And, this is where our talent showcase is, everybody. And JB, it should be here. Okay. Uh-oh. Now we're going to be doing the Say It Loud Black and Proud Soul Review here at Marcus Garvey Park. And James Brown should be so everything of that nature. So we're pride walking through the park. All right, JB. Hi, JB. Hey, what's going on? Man, I ain't doing no time. I ain't doing it. Okay, JB, you know, this is the amphitheater. Come on in the middle, JB. Come on out here in the middle. Come on here in the middle. Yeah, JB. Okay, everybody, just move over here. So this is JB segment. This is JB segment. Let's move over here. So let me get JB and everything. Okay, JB. Now, tell us, you starred in the show Say It Loud, the Black and Proud musical review, right?
I most certainly did. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I was starred on Broadway. So you can see my face in the place. We'll be back in the fall and sometime in October, you know what I'm saying? We'll be out there back in October at the Celebrity Scientology Celebrity Center. Yeah, that's where we're going to be. Down there on
you
46th
got it. So give us a rundown of the songs. You got an opening monologue. That I want you to do for my Good Day Harlem audience and see how that works for you.
Well, I ain't doing all summer, so let me see if I can retrack and get my mind right. Let me tell you my ticket.
Okay.
Man, okay. People. We've got to get over before we go under. When you stand black and proud, can't nobody hold you down.
Nobody.
So get on the good foot. March to the beat of your own funky drummer. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it would be nothing without a woman or a girl. And Papa don't take no mess.
Got it.
I got ants in my pants and I need to dance. Baby, I got the feeling that a new day is dawning. You see, I was bringing the noise and bringing the funk way before them folk boys them play down the Broadway. So right about now,
let's just say it loud. Let's just say it
say
loud.
loud. Won't get it to say it loud.
Yeah.
All right, let's count it off. Count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Some people say we got a lot of malice. Some say it's a lot of nerve. But I say we won't quit moving till we get what we deserve.
Yeah.
Now we've been buked and we've been scorned. We've been talked about, we've been cheated about, talked about, just as sure as you're born. But just as sure as it takes 2 hours to make a pair. Brother, we won't quit till we get our share. Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
One more time. Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Now, I worked on jobs with my feet and my hands. But all the work I did was for the other man. Now we tired of taking on the mess and doing things for ourselves, you know? It's about time we start doing the things for ourselves. Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
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 All right.
Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, baby. So we're going to have some talent coming up here, everybody. It's going to be talent every Wednesday on Hump Day. We're going to be introducing different artists, such as Nina Simone or Michael Jackson, Prince. They all will come back to life in a historical, ancestral way in order to tell their story about their music and their music career. And that's how we do here in the Black Pride Walk here in Good Day Harlem, right here in the center of the Black Mecca, Harlem, USA. So we're going to go and give a big round of applause to JB. We're going to keep Adam Clayton Powell sitting over there. This guy, Adam Clayton Powell sitting over there. Oh, that looks like Adam Clayton Powell. Oh, okay, let me go over there and talk to Mr. Powell. Go on over here, Mr. Powell, Mr. Powell. You know, we are going black to the future, and we are happy to have you come back to talk to our young people and our generations. But you're also, your name is, you're portraying Adam Clayton Powell, because we want actors to let you know that. So what did you find? First of all, introduce yourself and who you are, and let me know what you found exciting about researching Adam Clayton Powell.
I'm Ron McHenry. I am an artist, I'm a minister, I'm also a teacher. And as I'm playing Adam Clayton Powell Jr., what I found fascinating about Adam Clayton Powell was that not only did he come from out of the historical church, the Abyssinian Church, Baptist Church, but that he fought for the right for us here in Harlem, and he put the mold together for us to fight even the situations that we have to fight today as far as civil rights and social justice. He was a pinnacle part out of his father's church in fighting for change. He fought against with Mayor LaGuardia for job access, for resource access during the time of the Great Depression. He became congressman, but before that he was on the city council. But before anything else, he first started out as a reverend, as a minister of the gospel, and just fighting for equality for black and brown people here in Harlem.
And you are a minister as well.
Yes.
So did Adam influence you in any way at that time as well?
Well, I noticed that when you want change, you know, and you don't know where it's going to come from or how it's going to come, you always got to go to a higher power, a power that is higher than any government official has. And a lot of times we put our trust in politicians, but I put my trust in Jesus, the way Adam Clayton Powell did. And I know a lot of times we want the best to come out of a lot of our so-called progressive liberal elected officials, but when Jesus comes back, he's going to bring the ultimate government that is going to change all things.
Amen.
And right now, we are here instead acting as Christ-like, trying to bring that change as best as we can. As John the Baptist said, we're preparing the way. Preparing the way. And as I was researching Adam Clayton Powell, I noticed that he did as much as he can. He warned the government of riots that were going to break out. There was a huge riot that happened here in Harlem for job equality. They noticed that during the Great Depression, 60% of the congregation was malnourished. So we're actually, even though that happened there in the 30s and 40s, 1940s, 1930s, we are almost going back in time where there was huge segregation going on then, and we're almost seeing that same thing happening now. Where we're going back to a place of where it's so much divided by color in this country, and it's you can peel it and you can see it so vividly. And so it's time to, we have people like Adam Clayton Powell that crossed those rivers before, so it's time for us to study his movement so that we can do it again.
Right, because the roadmap was already set.
The roadmap was already set. So the roadmap has been set, and I just want to point back to my faith. Jesus overtook the Roman government, right? And we noticed that he was fighting for for the eyes to be open during that time of the people. And we know that the Romans put him up on a cross. And right now we're going through a point in our time in history of the of a time of where we feel like we're putting on our cross. Our voting rights are putting on our cross. Our rights to our bodies, right, as far as the female decision. So much of is being reversed. But if we hold on, we fight, we get through this crucifixion. In 3 days we will rise. When you follow a man that was beaten, that was unjustly convicted, and you follow such a man as that, he's gonna show you the road to victory. So it's important that we follow Jesus, and also people like Adam Clayton Powell Jr., who showed us the road to victory.
You know, a little bit more about Adam Clayton Powell. His father was a minister, correct?
His father was a minister, yes. So he was the Adam Clayton Powell Sr. It was the pastor of Abyssinian Baptist Church, and Adam Clayton Powell Jr. was a minister under him, and he basically he allowed me to go out and do the civics. He set up a lot of the protests and early movements. He would do things like, because here in Harlem, a lot of the businesses, even though there were a lot of black and brown people, the businesses were dominated by whites, and the workforce was dominated by whites.
Okay.
So my father, what he did was he basically started going to the businesses, and he would pull up the receipts from the congregations and say to the businesses, "You should hire us because look how much money we spent." I felt that strategy was weak, and that we need a more aggressive approach.
Okay.
But my father did start a lot of the movements here, so that there would be equality as far as rights to work here in Harlem. We would say if we buy here, we should work here, right?
Right. Well, I am totally happy that you are part of the Pride Walk and you're part of the Garvey Land of Black Stars. And that's what Garvey Land of Black Stars is all about. We're going to be acquiring actors and performers to become these historical figures. And I think you are properly right to be Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Yes, you are. You are definitely handpicked. And of course, you're also a member of National Action Network.
Yes,
which I'm a member. I'm the Director of Arts and Culture for Reverend Al Sharpton. So we definitely believe in the spirituality of coming together and God as our leader to make things happen. So tell us what you do at NAN.
I'm a part of two auxiliaries there, the Youth Huddle, and I'm also a part of the Guardians. As part of the Youth Huddle, we do all kinds of things. We meet every Monday night, where you can see this marvelous act of
we do the Artivism segment.
He does the Artivism segment.
I do that.
And as I continue on with what I do, I'm also getting into the Artivism portion. I'm an artist, and I have a bunch of
you got a showing coming up.
And I have a showing coming up. So my first real big show is coming up this Saturday at 12:30, where I'll be talking about different figures that have fought in this faith-based movement to create change and equity in our society.
So what are the dates again, so that we can know, because we're live streaming this as well.
Oh, it's live streaming. Hey y'all. It will be again this Saturday. This is the 21st, I believe, this Saturday. 20th, right? 20th. At 12:30 at the House of Justice here in Harlem.
Okay, so we're going to continue our Pride Walk. We're going to run into, Madam C.J. Walker. Well, maybe not. I think we're going to run into George Washington Carver. George Washington Carver is going to be coming up, but right now, Queen Oceana, while George Washington Carver gets in place at the baseball field, we're going to talk to you, Queen Oceana. Okay, now, you are a dancer, okay? And I had brought a shaker for you. Go over there, George.
Black to the future.
Okay, and you're going black to the future. Okay, so, and who is this young man right here? Who are you? Come over here. I want to talk to you. You walking with pride. You just walking. He said, I'm going to be in the Pride Walk. So we want to talk to you about what makes you feel prideful as a black man here in Harlem.
Man, it's a lot. You know, I own my own company. I own my own label. Now it's under Universal. Just success levels that's coming my way. That keeps me focused. And remember.
And that makes you a proud black man.
But remember, like, we didn't have too many opportunities. At least I can show the way.
Okay. So let's see you walk with pride. Okay. Let's move out the way, y'all. Move out the way. Let him move out the way. Y'all crowding the man. You know, y'all. This is his time. Okay, so show us how, you gotta show us how to pride walk. Okay, so, you know, cause you know, we stroll in Harlem, we strut, but we gonna pride walk, and this black man, he decided to come to the park and walk with us and walk with pride. So, give him a little, get this start the rhythm. Okay, pride walk. Okay. All right, he's pride walking. Happy Garvey Day. All right. Okay. Give us your contact information. Let everybody know. Let everybody know. Here, right here. Everybody give us your contact information.
G-Star Fufu 2 Instagram, Fufu Nation Music Group, the website. Look up all my new artists and everybody that's on it.
All right. Okay, everybody. Let's pride walk. Let's keep working. Continue our walk through the park. And pride, we're gonna run into a very, very famous man. And he's going to tell us about his thing as we walk into the amphitheater. And, you know, they got restrooms now. They got restrooms before, you know, at the Classical Theater Harlem, they do their show here at the amphitheater every year. Magnificent performance. Matter of fact, the director, Ty Jones, happens to be born the same day as my mother. So it's kind of like, as a numerologist, I thought that was very appropriate and very interesting that I would come see a play directed or at least produced by someone who birthed me. March 5th. So, hey Ty, I know if you don't see this, I'm proud of you, man. Proud of you. Okay, this is the restrooms. Okay. Okay, as we walk on. All right, so we walk, and this is the baseball field, okay, of the park as we move through. And we're looking for a historical, we're looking for George Washington Carver, who was a big, big leader. Okay, well there he is over here. George, how you doing? Making some peanuts? All right, you better sit up in the stands, George. Let's sit up in the stands and talk about your legacy and what you did and what you do. Okay, George. So we're here at the baseball field, everybody. Here at Marcus Garvey Athletic Field, they call it. And I'm sitting here with George Washington Carver, ladies and gentlemen. George Washington Carver, and the actor who's portraying George Washington Carver here in the Pride Walk, name happens to be George.
Daniel George, how you doing?
Daniel George, tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are, first of all. When you're portraying, it doesn't look like George Washington Carver. You look like George Washington Carver a little bit, doesn't he? And so I'm happy for you to be here as part of Good Day Harlem's Black History Alive. It's Black History Alive, ladies and gentlemen, because we have to teach our young people about our history. And since they don't want to do it in the classroom, you can bring your kids, you can bring your school groups to Marcus Garvey Park and meet all of our characters as they walk with pride in our Pride Walk, okay? That's what y'all want you to do. So that's what it's all about. So George, tell me a little bit about yourself.
About myself is, I consider myself on the up and up, learning about stocks, and also keeping my family in mind. So when I learn, they learn too. And everybody can buy a new automobile.
Everybody can buy a new automobile. Yeah. You put up different information in the park. Tell us about that.
The information I put up in the park is coming from a spiritual standpoint. So at 11 years old, and an astrologer lady said 11 is the gateway. Those 2 1s is like a gate. So that's why I heard they knocked down the Twin Towers, because it was a symbol of the gateway of humanitarian system over abusive system. And so the Twin Towers had to go.
Oh.
They studied the solar system. They said we can't leave those up, else the grassroots people will now have their say in all of the givings of government.
Well, I'm still here, and I'm an 11, y'all. I'm born 7/11, so they gonna have to. So they can't knock me down. They can't knock me down, and we're gonna have our say. We're gonna have our say, right? So that's I see what you're saying, George.
Thanks.
I said, so did you do any research on George Washington Carver? What did you learn about George Washington Carver for our children and our young people who are watching, and our parents, so they can be learning our history?
George Washington Carver said he went to Iowa State University, and from there he decided to keep his schooling, so he went to Tuskegee Institute. And from there he had a spiritual awakening about the peanut. He said it's not just a little peanut, like everybody say, you little peanut. He made the peanut into a giant by using chemical atoms and making it into various objects that he can use, that everybody can use. And he kept it going, and all of a sudden, the peanut is now king.
Yeah, but he had so many other inventions too that I'm sure you're researching. Anything else that you know that he created?
Well, what I read is he created stuff out of plastic. He made peanuts into plastic also. That's as far as I got for reading.
Okay, and like I said, you are definitely the physical embodiment of George Washington Carver. But most importantly, how you build your pride is what you do by enlightening us with your information and your materials, right?
I thank you for asking me about that, because it's heavy on my mind that we got to really be black to the future, because the other people, quote unquote, they have a new world order of their own in mind with all this distraction.
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of distraction. So we're going to make sure that you are part of our show each Wednesday, if you can, to give us more information about George Washington Carver and what you do. Matter of fact, you probably will see the people you saw today will probably be recurring on Hump Day Wednesdays here with the Big Black Man. And of course, like I said, for those who don't know me, I'm Arnold Penix, aka A. Gregory Harris, aka blacker than black can be, blackety black. The Big Black Man. Black people, we're here at Marcus Garvey Park talking to George Washington Carver. And George, what's your first name? Daniel George, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to walk on into Madam C.J. Walker's pad over there and see what she got to say about black economic empowerment, because, Madam C.J. Walker was the first black millionaire. So let's keep walking around, and we're going to cut on around here. George, can you walk with me, George?
All the way.
Okay, walk with me. Come on, walk with me, George. Everybody, we're taking the Pride Walk here on Marcus Garvey's birthday. And so we're all walking with the Pride. I got my Pride crew. We are walking, and there's some family. Oh, look at that. That's what the park is all about. Coming in and walking. Walking. There we go. They have a tower, they have a lot of things, so just take a view of everything, everybody. We're going to walk on around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, walking down Freedom Way. Again, ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Turn it around, ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, walking down Freedom Way. Freedom. This is the song. Come on, everybody.
Freedom.
Okay, here we go. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Okay, now this high-rise here, everybody, this high-rise that we're seeing here at Marcus Garvey Park is where Madam C.J. Walker lives, for Madam C.J. Way. And, she was the first black millionaire. So, we're going to talk to her as we walk through. We're going to see the park, the kind of beautiful architecture that's here at Marcus Garvey Park. We want to open a jazz academy Parkside. So we're planning a jazz academy with Kumi Kimball, and I are planning a jazz academy so that we can have jazz as a curriculum. Okay? So we're gonna walk on through here. So and of course that's what's happening. Look at the architecture right here. Okay.
Yeah, I love that.
So Madam CJ, come on around here. You're going to stand right here. This is your building. And Madam C.J. Walker, tell us here, everybody. And come on right over here and talk to me about what's going on here. Daphne
Yes, sir.
Nicole Golden.
Yes, sir.
You are representing Madam C.J. Walker. So tell us about what you know about Madam C.J. Walker.
Sure. She was a pioneer of sorts, very adamant of making sure that she helped everyone have a bit of freedom, and she allowed for financial freedom at a time when it was very hard and a time when it was very unpopular for women of color to have such financial freedom. And
you are a woman of that in your own, in 2020. So tell us about your company.
Sure. I've always been a lover of the arts, and so I have a talent management company. It's called Mickle and Mickle Productions. We represent all types of art. So if you're a public figure even, we are interested. If you're an artist, you do oil paints, acrylic paints, watercolor, we're interested in helping you. We also have traditional disciplines, people that are pursuing acting and dancing, and still looking to get a comedian on our roster.
I think you found one today with but Daphne, I'm working with your agency, and part of the whole project is Good Day Harlem is under the assignment working with Mickle and Golden, because we have found we got to be doing 13 episodes of this show. We were picked up, and so we have to come together as a group, as a team, to make this happen. And I think it's a great idea, because you have Good Day New York, but you don't have Good Day Harlem.
That's right.
Okay, so why not have that? Have Good Day Harlem. Okay, the bees are swarming. That's right, the bees are swarming here. and that's what it's about, having a good day, but at the same time, Harlem is the mecca, Daphne, for cultural, and we are working on building the new Harlem Renaissance.
Yes.
The new Harlem Renaissance. And the Harlem Renaissance, ladies and gentlemen, was 1920 through 1937 was the Harlem Renaissance, and so now this is the new Harlem Renaissance, Daphne.
That's right.
And so, how can some people get involved with your talent agency? How can they reach you?
Well, they could, I'm on Instagram, Mickle and Mickle. You could also shoot me an email, mickleandmickle@outlook.com. Now, an easy way to remember, Mickle is spelled like pickle, except with an M. So it's mickleandmickle@outlook.com. And we desire to work with everyone, but we really care about our people, so we don't put too many people on the roster. We are boutique style. So a lot like Madam C.J. Walker, she was very particular. Her ingredients, there's a lot of people that try to create pomade, but it was hers that brought her to the top.
Right, her pomade. Okay, and then look at that piece of art over there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the building that I represent, that represents for me Madam C.J. Walker. And that piece of sculpture right there is something, it's a beautiful piece. So I wanted that to be the backdrop for your interview, Madam C.J., because that's what it's all about. Black economic empowerment.
Brown excellence.
Brown excellence.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna head on to our dream shoot and see our young kids, see what they're doing, and see what's going on with them as they shoot for their dreams and goals. And thank you so much.
Black to the future.
That's why I'm here. And we're walking. Okay. As we pride walk. Okay. Lead the way, tambourine man. Tambourine man, lead the way. This is your chance to shine, tambourine man. Come on up. This is our tambourine man. Just lead us in the march. He gives us the beat as we march to a beat of our own drum. Our drummer is our heartbeat. So we all got to show you how to walk with pride. It's the pride walk. Just walk up, long, walk with pride. Okay, as we celebrate the birthday of Marcus Messiah Garvey, also Oceana's birthday, who shares the birthday of Marcus Garvey. She's the birthday girl today. A living embodiment. This is a picnic area, everybody. You can come up and they have wonderful picnics, and they have food for the homeless, and they feed our homeless. And there are dream shooters over there. Look at them, shooting for their dreams and goals in life. The orange uniforms are something very special that I'm happy that we are. So this is what it's all about, everybody, our youth, our future generations. So how can we get into the park? So should we go? Let's go this way. Let's go up here. They got a little beat going on. All right. So we're gonna watch them, and we're gonna talk to the man who is behind the young men who are doing this. And as I said, the basketball goal represents your dreams and goals in life. And as they shoot for the goals, everybody's not gonna be a basketball player. Everybody's not gonna be, all of that. And of course, we know what's happening to some of our basketball players being detained in Russia. I'm not going to say anything else about that, but definitely we have got to look after our athletes as they travel abroad. So we have to protect them. So here we are. That's my song right there. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to, and of course the guys are working out, everybody, keeping themselves fit and trim. As our young people are doing their thing. Happy Garvey Day, everybody. Happy Garvey Day. Today is Marcus Garvey's birthday. Happy Garvey Day. Today's his day. Get fit, brothers. That's right. Happy Garvey Day. Everybody here in the park. Brothers are getting fit. We're going to walk around. We're going to walk inside. We're going to walk inside with our kids. And they got music, got a DJ playing. So we're going inside. We're going inside. We're going to go inside. Is there an opening here? Yep. Okay, let's go in. We're going in. Hey! Come on over. It's your time. Welcome to Good Day Harlem. You're doing a wonderful job with these young men, and I thank you for letting me have them wear my Dream Shooters outfit. Okay, so tell us about your program, and you guys, y'all can come on around, your director. Tell us what you do and how long you've been working with these young men.
Well, I've been coaching for about 16 years now. We're from Mount Vernon. We're called Mount Vernon Elite. This is the 13U group, and we have this team I acquired last year, so we've been together about a year. So
for 16 years, you've been working with different groups of young people. So what's the itinerary like? What's the training schedule like? So it's about discipline and fitness, and if nothing else, that gets them ready for their life. Okay.
So we're a spring summer program starting March. We usually end late August. So every year, so March to August is our program.
March to August, good program. Does anybody here on the group want to speak and talk about what who's your spokesperson? Okay, just come on and speak. Come on down. Just tell about who you are, and I want everybody to give their name. Can we do that? Yeah. Okay, and what you want to be when you in life. What's your dream? Okay, that's what you shoot. The basketball goal represents your dreams and goals in life. Does anyone know who Martin Luther King was? Okay, who was Martin Luther King?
He was an
He was a what?
He was an
Influencer? They call them influencers now, everybody. He was a civil rights leader, but now the kids call him influencers. He was definitely an influencer, and he fought for our civil rights. Okay, so that's why we had to have a history alive here in the park, ladies and gentlemen, because our children need to know. They shouldn't hesitate to know who Martin Luther King was. They shouldn't hesitate to know who Marcus Garvey was. They shouldn't hesitate to know who Sojourner Truth or Harriet Tubman was. They shouldn't hesitate to know who Adam Clayton Powell was. So so tell us about give us your name and what's your dream. I want everybody to give their name and their dream. You can do that, okay? Everybody's got a dream. Like King had a dream, and King made his dream come true. We're still trying to live his dream. So what's your name? Talk to the camera.
My name is Derek, and my dream is just to be successful in life.
To be successful in life, that's a good dream. Next.
My name is Josiah, and my dream is to be a basketball player.
Okay, all right. You got the height. Thank you, Josiah.
My name is Jaden, and my dream is to go pro in basketball.
Okay, go pro in basketball.
My name is Kaden, and my dream is to go pro in basketball.
Okay, so these are ball players here. Okay.
My name is Nasir, and I want to go. My dream is to go pro basketball.
Okay, all right. So you got the right start.
My name is Aiden, and I want to go pro basketball.
Okay, what's your name again?
Aiden.
Aiden. See, that's why I'm going to get it right now, Aiden. And you want to be a pro too. Okay.
To the future.
Back to the Future, that's right.
to be a pro basketball player.
Okay, so all y'all want to be pros here.
My name is Caleb, and I want to be an electrical engineer.
You want what?
Electrical engineer.
Electrical
Okay,
engineer.
come on
There
here,
we
say
go.
that again. Electrical engineer. And that's still again, because everybody's not gonna be pro basketball players, but you can be an electrical engineer. Okay?
Yes.
And that's why he's shooting for his dreams. And this gives you the discipline for you to make your dreams come true. Okay, all right, well, that's our show. Okay, good day, Harlem. And like I said, we're preparing for the parade today. And so I'll see you next hump day with the big black man. As I say, I'm Arnold Penix, aka A. Gregory Harris, and I'm blacker than black can be, blackity black, the big black man. See you next hump day on Good Day Harlem. Good day, Harlem. We gotta work with our future generations. See you next hump day.